I am the Godhead. Yeah, but that's a bag of M&Ms. What's wrong with it? It's an open bag of M&Ms. Now that I know it's the last bag of M&Ms I'll get from the one who made it possible for me to have them, I would not open the bag in reverse. I would have saved it completely intact, and I'd be showing a new bag of M&Ms on the camera right now. Well, I ate out of the bag because somebody did something I didn't see coming. I got blocked on a cell phone. And I am not an if, then, threatener to the somebody who blocked me on the cell phone. He blocked me anyway. That means even if I was saying if, then, to somebody else, I did not execute the threatening and block somebody on the cell phone I was using. So who is threatening that they are going to block a cellular phone motion of God on one of how many cell phones, in what how many addresses or motor vehicles? What about employment? What a mess, right? How is God supposed to plan for that? Well, I'm me and I can't plan for that. You need to be in prison. I don't know. I just don't afford it. Has God been saying that you can block somebody on a cell phone and you can continue using the cell phone with other people's phone numbers? That's not in prejudice to that the blocking is in place by God, that He's creating the blocking. Oh, I don't afford it. You need to be in prison. And you need to say that you need to be in prison, like you need to say, I need to be in prison. Yeah. I need to block somebody on a cell phone. I need to be in prison. You need to say that with yourself. I need to block somebody on a cell phone means I need to be in prison. And I will be there in due process. And I know what that is with myself. Otherwise, I don't have a cell phone is due to myself. I don't have anyone to call. Nope. I don't know what I'm waiting for. No, I don't want to be here. I want God to give me a death, and He won't give me a death for any reason. For all the reasons you emergency immediately shut off things that I need for myself. I don't get a death that way. And God is so, I don't know how to say this. He's so adaptable. He adapts. When you don't give me something that I need, that is mine to myself, God adapts. He still creates a life after that for me, as if I want that. I need a God who understands me. I need a God who will give me a lot of rest and sleep and who will give me a death because I don't want to mix with you, don't want me to have what I need witnesses myself. You are not myself is alive that way for all. I can't go one by one to one with each one of you about that you want to control something that I need for myself and your individual prejudice. You do not all look alike. You don't have prejudice with each other that way. I want a deceasement for myself. Akshav. And I know that's why you don't want to see me on the camera. Well, it's nicer to look at the M&Ms. Back to work here. Everybody's working for the food. You're working for my food exactly, what I need for myself. And the rest is to be in stock paid out to the superior founder that he made it, that it's himself, that it's his food. You can't just eat it because you have a mouth. A dog has a mouth and it doesn't eat M&Ms. Even though its kibble looks a little like M&Ms, doesn't pet food kibble look like M&Ms? I need a death on myself for saying that so that I don't end up eating kibble myself. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry for kibble. I would have to go without. I just wanted to say that. Your Godhead does not eat pet food. And I had a dog. I went for so many years with a dog. I watched the dog eat pet food. Yeah, I like M&Ms. Motions and motions. But it's one M&M formed to itself with one M on it. Which one? This M or is it this M? Do we eat this M or do we eat this M? If we eat one of the two M's on the M&M, it's got to be one or the other. The first one or the second one. Well, I have a pretzel problem now. I have M&Ms that I want to eat, but I can't get more. I want more. Even though I've posted hundreds of videos on YouTube, I have no way for YouTube to get me food supply. I haven't been getting it from YouTube. Is anybody getting money from YouTube? Yeah, it must be, that you shouldn't cash it out. Yeah, I wouldn't cash out money from YouTube. I want a death on myself before I ever see such a thing. I'm not tall enough to go with any kind of YouTube money to this store and buy something that I need. And I don't want the time, but I don't want any time. Oh, I've been alive always saying I don't want the time today, and I never know if I'll be here tomorrow. These look like from the 1980s. 3D glasses. One lens is red, one lens is blue. That's to look at a 3D imaging, so it looks 3D to yourself, three-dimensional to yourself. I don't know where to do that now. I suppose it's possible. M&Ms don't have any teeth. You need teeth to eat M&Ms. Does that mean it doesn't eat other M&Ms? It doesn't have teeth and it doesn't eat other M&Ms? Okay, because there's M and M. They're not supposed to eat each other. So this M&M right here has no teeth and it doesn't eat this M&M over here. And that's an M and that's an M. So sorry to turn it again quickly. There's an M here and an M here. This M won't eat this M. This M won't eat this M if it's an M&M mascot, if that's what you call it. I'm about to get eaten by M&Ms that they do really eat each other. They do, yeah, I would think they do. But it's an M&M. The barcoding. Well, I want the barcoding to correspond with my self-deceased, that I don't run out of money before I die. But I'm here. I ran out of money. Well, the barcode made me run out of money. I guess it could have been a long time ago, but I'm in the leverage of everything yes, and I ran out of money with yes. I said yes, and I ran out of money with yes. There are people who said no with the barcoding and they run out of money with no, but then you shun, and I don't want to barcode your shunning. I don't want shunning on the barcoding, and I've been eating that I can only have the food with the barcoding being scanned. Shunning is illegal. It's against myself anyway, and then it's against myself that everybody who's not myself is shunning and scanning the barcoding it as an ultimatum in the supermarket, and they bring the food back to their addresses that are being charged with the club card of the supermarket. It has an address, and then the address of the credit card, and then the address of the bank account, and then the address of any kind of mailing delivery to the address that goes, like the truck, the mail delivery truck goes to the address. And that's all on the barcoding, and it's heavy shunning. I don't shun myself. I don't afford even doing that in my lifetime. And I'm not going to help you with that with deceased. Well, I can't here because I am out of the possibility of getting more food. There's nobody who's going to bring me more food, and I am not going out to get it with myself. I don't have full height anymore. And when I was this height, when I was growing up, I did not have a bank account, banking wallet like that I could withdraw money out. I can't at this height withdraw money out. The bank won't serve me at this height. So it'd be like about age 12, and the bank won't serve me unless I am age 18. It's illegal, but that's what they were doing. So I know you're trying to find the Godhead as being something that doesn't have efficacy in this world. And I am deceased here as a model that it is possible to be deceased here, but not over myself. Once I'm deceased, that's it. You can't come back here and come over me like God and you're in this world. You're not allowed to be here if I'm not here to form it for you. I form the world for you, and you want to know if I can pay the barcoding on the M&Ms and all the other food, and the truth is I can't because I don't have any money banking in my name. The bank did something to set up banking in my name when I was going to school. They put money in my name in the bank, but it was it was locked up. I couldn't get to the money, so it's technically not my problem because I didn't make the account, I didn't sign for it, I didn't withdraw anything, I didn't use it. But I was in my house and there were people in there like it was a public place. But my house is not a bank. I died as if I was born in the bank. Okay, I need to set the camera down to open the M&Ms because I'm gonna feed her one. Okay, I'm right here. Sorry about that. Okay, that's how many M&Ms are left in the bag. Are we counting M&Ms together? Because I'm just letting you know what's disappointing about myself, and I'm not holding you to it. You don't have to be happy or unhappy about myself. But that's the M&Ms that we have. Okay, let me say it another way. This is the pretzel is inside the M&M. It's lightweight for the size of itself, and I'm holding it like it's jewelry, right? This could be a ring or an earring. I'm not a jeweler. No, the jeweler holds M&Ms and threatening when they hold the jewelry. So, when am I going to leave the formed world? How much time do I have and how much food do I have left? I did this countdown already on the internet, and I've been doing it at various intervals throughout my lifetime, but I never did see it coming that I would have to have no money in emergency, have to find money or make money for myself, because that means somebody stole something and I can't afford they did that. So, if I don't get the food that I want, what's the punishment you also want to deliver besides that I have hunger? Would you like me to cry for you? I don't have the food that I want, and I'm going to face the punishment of all the things that happened to me in my life, and that I didn't get the money for what I did for money for myself. Do you want me to cry for you? Because I have cried for you, but I don't mean it. I don't really feel it that I would cry for you. The body just cries. You shouldn't have. What are you going to do? Well, uh, why do you have to be so mean? Why do I have to be so mean? I am the top of the Godhead. I am what is mean because I'm big. Do you know what mean is? Mean is because I'm God and I'm big and I move everything that's not myself around myself. That means not myself because I'm in the Godhead here. But when I'm not here in the Godhead, in the God form, I am big. I move everything. But right now everything is locked up in this God form is formed here. So I don't move it yet, but I'm going to move it. So that's why I'm mean, because I want to move it. I need to do what I do. You keep telling me to get a job and I'm mean. I am myself the job I am doing. I can't do any other job for you because I am myself going to be the top of the Godhead at the end of it all, and I'm going to do those things for myself. And then what you will not be aware of it. That's what's wrong with you. You want me to be the top of the Godhead and perform for you that you can see that I am omnipotent, and you don't actually see that in the threatening. You wouldn't get me a glass of water from my house. I couldn't move you from here to there. And you want me to prove it to you that I am omnipotent. I can't. I can't.